Hello, welcome to Cosmic Love Tarot. I've had to draw my curtains. It's gone really sunny and I'm not at work today, so that's why I've managed to get another reading out. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all of your likes, your shares and your comments. Absolutely love them. Algorithms are a little bit crazy. They're either going really fast or they're not going at all. So, but maybe that's just the way it is, isn't it? Yeah, anyway. Before I start, let's clear away any energies. So we will ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron to clear away any negative energy and just fill this room with love and light and protection. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. I hope that you're all well. Okay. I'm picking up more of the energy that I'm picking up is more for a masculine energies. Separation, who you're separated from. It feels like this person was extremely toxic. But I feel that they're facing their own karma. That's the energy I'm picking up. They're facing their own karma. And so let's see what's going on for this masculine energy. No gender specific, I only work with energy. And yeah, so let's see what is happening for this masculine energy, masculine energies. This person in question had other lovers, and that's what they're reflecting up on. They're starting to be forced to see the truth. They're still doing the same thing. They're still got a lot of secrets, hidden secrets. They're still involved with a lot of their past. I'll say their past buddies. I better not say the actual word. But there is something that the divine is forcing their hand, is what I'm picking up. They're forcing their hand to see something. Something is being seen. Okay. An ending of the old way is happening. The ending of the old way is being seen. It feels to me that this person wants to come back. Wants to come back. Could be living at a distance, because I'm seeing a plane here. Could live in a different country to you. But this person wants to come back. I don't know if they want to come back to still be the player energy or coming back to talk about something. We'll see as the cards goes on. They are still a sneaky snake. They're still sneaky. There's still a snake. A snake is still a snake. It will always still bite. Still deceitful. They are liars, manipulators. May say no, they still think they can still play the game. When the game's been highlighted, I feel like my earring is going. I can hear myself speak. I don't know if I've got another cold coming. I don't know. Okay, this person is very vain. It's like that song, "You're so vain. You probably think the song is about you, don't you, don't you?" It's like being a reader, you know. This has just reminded me of that actually just now, but I will say it anyway. You may also be a reader. When you're doing a reading and for the collective, and people that you know, or even exes that you know, think that the reading is actually about them. I don't personally at all do any readings for anybody that I know at all, because I just haven't got the energy to step into somebody else's energy. And also, It's spiritual law. You do not do that. So if anybody is resonating with this reading, for example, so maybe I need to say it as well. If anybody is resonating with my readings, who I know, I can honestly 100% say I am not doing a reading for you. But if it resonates to you, then that's the vibration that you're on. You're on the vibration, the frequencies to this reading. And so take it, it's yours. But I don't know who these readings are for. So it feels to me also that whatever you do, or whatever you talk about, or whatever you might put up on, you might be on Facebook, you might be on any kind of platform, whatever you do, this ex thinks it's about them because they're so vain. They think that everything is about them, and it's not. And I feel that you've moved on, but this ex is vain. They're vain, but they're also extremely insecure. So yeah, so they believe that whatever it is that you're doing, or saying, they believe it's because of them. That's interesting. Okay, this is what's going on. This is what I'm picking up. This person in question, if this is resonating with you, this person in question wants to come back. You could have saw this person as a twin flame, but you've healed, you've moved on, you're doing your thing. You're in a good place. I'm not seeing you here at all at the moment. Anyway, what I'm picking up from this person is a manipulator, possibly a narcissist, but very much a snake. A snake is always a snake at the end of the day. Might change the mask, just like a snake will shed its skin. It might change its mask up the game, just like a snake does. It sheds its skin, it gets bigger. So the mask becomes, to this narcissist I'm picking up, the mask will become more genuine. Maybe even feed, I'm sorry that I did this or I did that, like a little bit of a confession, but not a full confession. This is the plan that's happening. It feels like this is what's going on in the kind of ethers, it feels to me. It's something that is going on. I'm picking up, and I did say in one of my readings, when you are ascending, the devil will up its game. Okay, so this is about you trusting, not that I've got you here right now, but what I'm picking up now with my channel message. The game is being upped by the devil energy, and the divine wants you to trust you, use your discernment, because if this person comes in, use your discernment. Yes, you would like to hear the truth, but you will not get the truth, not the full truth. You'll get snippets of the truth, because this person knows who you are. This person knows how intuitive you are. This person knows how much healing you've done, and they know that they've got to come in with something. Okay, so they're going to up the game because it's devil energy. They're going to up the game to trap you again, but a snake is still a snake. I just want to reinforce that. Snake is still a snake. Now, what's happening with this? Why this person in question wants to come back in? Because what's going on with their other lovers, their secret lovers, in their group, their gang, their community, whatever it might be, it's becoming quite complicated for them, because the truth is starting to be seen, and they can't hide behind the lies and the deceit that they did in the relationship because of you. They can't do it because of you. So there's something you're doing that's highlighting it in some way. Maybe that you have grown, you've You've moved on. You're in a really good place. You're shining. You're bright. You're working with the divine. So how can this evil person have the divine light working with them if they're in devil energy? Because this person, your past person, betrayed you to be, or what's the word? Is it betrayed? Is that the right word? Betrayed? Or gave the picture that you are a psycho, you're evil, you're nasty. How can evil, nasty people work in the light? So you're being seen. You're being seen. And because you're being seen, it's making it very, very complicated for your past person to carry on with their lies. And the only way they're going to overcome this is to make their way back into your life. And the only way they can do that is to be a little bit honest with what they did to you. Be honest, but they're not completely honest. It's a twist of, it's the coil of the snake, okay? It's the snake still. Because if they come into your life, this is the messages I'm getting. If they come into your life and you accept it, then they can still then shed light on what they said was the truth. Because they're up to the game. The devil is up in the game to break you. Trust your intuition. Trust the divine. How interesting is that? Yeah, they're caught up in their own lies. They're caught up in their own deceit. People are starting to see. And they need to escape it. They need to escape it. They are moving. It feels like they need to move away. They need to move away from the past because the past is catching up. The lies are catching up. The deceit is catching up. People are starting to see this player for who they are. They're seeing past the mask, the persona. This person can't escape anymore. The only way that they can escape is to come to you. So then they're able to go back. That's what I'm picking up. So if they come to you and you take them back, start again, they will also, because they're still up in the game. This is interesting. But they are a snake and they are being exposed. Now, this person, definitely a narcissist. Definitely. This person is being exposed. Okay? But at the same time, they know they've got to expose themselves to you. If this is resonating with you, you will hear from them. And they will have to expose themselves. They will have to give you some of their truths. They will have to give you some of their vulnerabilities. It's like it becomes that little boy syndrome. It's like this unhealed little boy. And they're going to feel very vulnerable to this. And they know this. They know that they've got to be open enough to capture you again on a different level. You see, this is really amazing. I've never seen it like this before. A narcissist already knows its game. They know what game they play, which is love bombing. That's how they caught you before. This time around, they can't use any of those tactics at all. So they can only come in with their vulnerable, the vulnerable side that you've always desired, the side that you always wanted in this relationship. So they've got to come in with that for you to understand or get sucked into this energy of they've learned their lesson. They've understood their lesson. They've understood how much they've hurt me. They've hurt me through their lies, their deceit, their manipulation, their cheating, their thieving, everything that came with it. They've got to expose all little fragments of all of those because they know that you saw them. They know that you saw their lies and their manipulation. That was okay with them, okay, because they cleared you off. But where they're at, because it's all about an image, where they're at, everybody else is seeing it now because of your glow up. Everybody's seen it now that they cannot now hide behind the lies, the deceit. They cannot hide behind the mask that they portray themselves to be a really good person. Okay, so they've got to up the game. So they've got to come in feeling vulnerable. Now that scares them because even though they think if they come in feeling vulnerable, acting vulnerable, being honest with their vulnerabilities, and it will be the truth, but it won't be all of the truth, because through their own traumas, through their own childhood traumas, created this narcissist, okay, of loathing, of hate. But what they don't realise, and maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but maybe I should, who knows? Only you know you. Only you know how much deep healing you did. You're the empath anyway. And don't forget, this person, when he was in the relationship, thought that they were winning the game here. But no, they didn't win the game, because you won the game, because you walked away from it. Because you saw it, you saw the lies, you saw the deceit. You still felt that strong connection. You still felt that love for that person. And but you were hoping that they will see you. But they was never able to see you because they was never able to reach your energy. But you could lower your energy to see them. And you were also on your own energy to see a different perspective, a higher perspective of what you were both learning through that relationship. Now, this person feels that they will come in and they will speak the truth, okay? But what they don't realise, and what they will never, ever understand, is that you will still see it. You will still see it. You will still see the lies. You will still see what they are doing, because you'll still see the snake energy, because the divine is working with you. It's the fight between the devil and God. This is about your faith, your trust, and what you've learned, the lessons you've learned, where you're at right now. But you also, maybe you also need something. Maybe this is also to do with you speaking your truth. This is about you seeing your truth, speaking your truth of what you actually saw. Not that it matters that you've exposed it, but it's about what they actually lost from it. They're going to learn something that they still didn't know what they was going to learn. They still think they're going to come into something and still up the game and still play the game so they can clear their name and go back to where they come from in the hole. Okay. They are still, dangling part truths. They are dangling part truths. God, this is bloody interesting. Love this. They are dangling part truths. That's what they're going to be coming in with. Okay. And even though I can't see you here in this energy, I am getting channeled messages from you, because it's to do with the divine. It's to do with the higher consciousness. It's on a different timeline. That's what I'm getting channeled messages for you. Okay. Let's hope he's not seeing this frigging reading, because this is fun. Because you can see it. You will see it. Underneath the deck, mirror reflects your own issues. Like attracts like. So while they think they're going to come in, they're going to come in with half-truths. And they know it's going to make them feel vulnerable because they are exposing themselves. Don't forget, this is a narcissist. This narcissist that does not feel. They don't take any responsibility, but they want to clear their name. They want to go back to where they come from, which is in a low toxic energy. But these low toxic energies is also seeing that they are a snake. They're a liar. They're a deceiver. They are a player. Okay? You are going to mirror back. You are going to mirror back at who they are because you see it, because you know you. Look in the mirror. That's you. That's nobody else. You can only reflect you. You don't reflect that person at all. And because you know you, because you've done the deep soul healing, you've done loads of healing through this relationship, you can only now reflect back at what they lost. You can only reflect back now at every single point that you saw about this toxic, narcissistic snake, what they did to you, but what the purpose was from it, what you learned about it. You are going to point all that back. You're going to mirror all that back. That person is going to be walking back to God knows where, to another dark hole, because they're not going to get what they think they're going to get with a towel between their legs. They are going to learn something. This is going to break them. The truth is going to break them. They can only think what you saw about them, of the truth that you saw about them. But they don't know the full truth of the divine truth. Not your truth, but the divine truth. And that's where you are. At the divine truth of why you two came together originally, what you learnt through the relationship, what you gained clarity from, and what put you on the path, the divine path. This is about the soul. You are going to point out, you're going to mirror the soul, but from a higher perspective. And this person is going to really see their own devil. They're going to be faced with their own devil. And something within their soul feels fragile too. It's like their intuition, even though they don't trust the intuition of from the divine aspects, only trusting their intuition to manipulate. They can't even see what you can see. And this is going to be a massive cosmic kick up the ass. A massive cosmic truth. Wow. That's what I see. This is your spirit advice. This is no for you. This resonates with you. This is for you. You are releasing. You are releasing limited beliefs. Release, growth, transformation, and self-awareness. You have the faith, you have the guidance, you have the inner peace, and you have the connection to the divine. You are strong. I'm seeing this as the lion. You are strong. You're powerful. Your solar plex is extremely powerful. You are connected in with the divine just as much as you are connected to the collective, to the cosmos. You have been on a massive, massive healing journey. This is, it's like the twin. Okay, but you are the twin. You are the masculine, you are also the feminine, divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay, this is you. This is what you're going to mirror back. Okay, this is what you're going to mirror back if this person comes back in to think that they can up the game and play the game. Okay, but you can only mirror back this because you are the divine masculine feminine anyway. Through the experience of accessing this divinity within you, you can mirror this back. Because you embrace your shadow self. That light's just gone out. You can embrace your shadow self, your self-awareness. Your shadow works by integration and growth. You know your darker aspects because you got pushed into the dark night of the soul. You know your shadow self, so nothing at all can manipulate you. The devil cannot play with you because you've recognized the devil. You can see the devil. You can see the demons. It's like nothing can faze you because you see it. You released all attachments to even the outcome. You've just surrendered. You put your trust up into the divine. What will be, will be. What will be, will be. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be with this other person, if this person comes back. And you want this other person. Okay? But maybe this is about the divine showing you how far you've come. Maybe this is reinforcing it because it's about you listening to your intuition. It's about you trusting your inner guidance, trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition, okay? Because you practice acceptance. You accept yourself, good, bad, and indifference. You've trusted the dark. You've trusted the light. You trust the divine. You also recognise that evil does exist. It does exist in people, the manipulators, the narcissists. You know it exists, it's there, but you let it go. You're not holding on to any attachments from the past. You surrender. You're at peace. You're at peace with yourself. You don't need anybody else. But if they want to come in and play the game, let them. Because you've released the past. You've released the past. Don't mean nothing to you. The 3D don't mean anything to you. It doesn't matter. You've let go, you've healed, you've renewed your growth. You're around positive, supportive people now in your life who celebrate you, who celebrate your growth, celebrate your joy and what you contribute into your relationships, into your friendships. You've released yourself from all limited beliefs. This is what happened in your deep healing. And you transformed. You transformed through it. You trust in the relationships that you have now in present. You trust in your partnerships, your relationships, your communication. You have faith in it. You put you first. Your peace comes first. You found your peace. You found your freedom. You're balanced. You're at peace with yourself. You trust your journey. You surrendered. You surrendered to the past. You've understood it. You've learned from it. You found the divine through it. Found God through it. Where you was once in the dark, now you are in the light. You trust your journey. You trust your journey. You remember the sacredness of your union. You understood what that union was about. It was a divine partnership, and that is what you're going to mirror back on a 5D. That's what you're going to mirror back, and it's going to knock this past person for 6 because they're not going to see that coming. They're not going to see it coming because you have found your inner strength, just like the lion. The inner strength, the inner wisdom, your resilience, very courageous. You're very patient. You have faith in the divine timing. You know that it's going to happen. You feel it's going to happen. Because you know this person can't hide anymore. They can't hide from their own lies. They've got to speak the truth. And everything will happen in divine timing. Wow, that's beautiful. I'll end that with a message. A long of a bit. Oh, 30 minutes, okay. A message from the universe for you. For beautiful divine feminine. A message from the universe for you. Okay. Okay, that went. Okay, I'm going to do that. We're going to get 3 readings from this. Okay. When the world feels like it is coming crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. Decide that this crisis will be the turning point for what you have been waiting for. Okay. The other one is, things are going to be turned in your favour. People that were against you, all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotions, contracts are all going to come into your hands. Because you've done the deep healing. You've got nothing to hide. You've got faith. You've got trust in the divine. This is karmic justice. The other card is when going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you. You've overcome challenges before. Be kinder to yourself. Be thankful for all that you already have. Beautiful. I didn't expect that reading. I love that reading. Trust, have faith, which I know that you have, that you've done deep, deep soul healing. This is all about God's truth. This is about karmic justice. This is about the truth being seen. It cannot be hidden anymore. This is for all the narcissists, the manipulators, the liars, the cheats, the thieves are being exposed. The devil, it's a fight between, it's a battle between the devil and God. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Yeah, if there's anything that you'd like to comment on, please comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. So God bless.